Me in the chat, taking on the fight. Windows computer issues, we gonna make it right. Got that brilliant tech advice, 6-day a week. Yeah, we gonna help solve it all. No need to ignite.
Good morning. It is Friday, June 7th, 2024 at 9 a.m. in the morning. Welcome, everybody. A lot of people saying hello to, or good birthday. Hello, how do they put that? Happy birthday to Ken Stout. Lots of great jokes in the chat. I'm going to get on to business pretty quickly here. Let's see. I'll take it. Let's go this way. Got several things lined up in the show today, including some more information about the trailer. In channel comments, Commendatore says, it's option number 1, sir. You pronounced it superb. Excellent. Thanks for letting me know. Now, surprisingly, this was put into the held for review section. Oh, chatbot. Okay, try that again, John. That's a really good thing because I can hear it even when you don't. So it's really useful for you to check on that. Thank you. Commendatore option 1 says, and that's the way I just pronounced it now. Let me go turn off the repeating speaker bot messages.
John Williams said hello.
Very good, John. That one should have come through to everybody's. And I put a check mark here to approve this a comment. Oh boy. And that'll put it over onto the published tab. See, right now I can't do anything else here about making this person a approved chatter, but I think I already did. So I'm surprised that this comment got held for review. And then this one says C, 6 before the X. So I think that person heard me pronounce the word 6 at the end of yesterday's show where I was testing to see how the show ended. As a matter of fact, since I'm on that right now, let's go look. Here's 450. I was wondering if it's still, if you, most
John
people
Williams said speaking Ringlish?
Yeah, English. Most people were hearing the, saying they heard the 7 at the end. And it occurred to me on replay after the live stream, it might even be different still. So I'm going to play the end of yesterday's stream. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Whoops. All right. Yeah, that's where I messed up. When you click stop streaming in OBS, it comes up with a window. Come on. Are you sure you want to stop further forward? How many seconds I got? On 8, I'm going to click the less than 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Yeah, when I played it back after the live stream yesterday, I heard 7. And I think people in chat, weren't they saying 7? Oh, look at that. The chat messages that we saw after the show ended are no longer visible. Well, that's another new thing because there were lots of other chat messages afterwards. And most people were saying 7. Rick says he said 6.
ZV Manor said 7.
Z said 7. Yeah, I think the ones mostly I saw was 7. But now we don't get to see the chat messages that came through after the show ended. I didn't realize that. So YouTube is YouTube. Learning more about it, whether we want to or not. Good grief. So then I'm going to...
John Williams said it was 7.
Yeah. And now, well, on playback, we're hearing 6. So YouTube is YouTube. Now that finished all the held for reviews. I'll go back to published comments. So these two got over here into published comments. I want to make sure, always approve. Oh, I haven't done that for Commendatore yet. I like that name so much. I like saying it, Commendatore. And so that approves him. Now, this one, 6 before the X, this was participating in the chat, but this is a fairly recently created channel. And normally I don't make those approved until I'm a little more comfortable with the person, but I'm going to go ahead and do that for this person. And then let's see, Commendatore. Is Commendatore in chat now? Oh, since I only just approved him, he hasn't previously been able to talk in chat. Oh well, we'll get that figured out. Chris Garrett says, what could Microsoft be doing with Windows 10? And gives a link here. Let's put this link into chat. Let's see, copy link address and find it over here from Chris, and I'm going to go show it. Oh, it's too long. I can't do that. Oh, because it's the redirect thing. So if I actually go to that over here, it's this one. Can I put that into chat? So let's see if I go from here and down, paste that. Yeah, it'll let me paste that. So this is Microsoft make major Windows 10 U-turn ahead of support in 2025. This really isn't too much. I'm not going to spend much time on it here because what they're saying is earlier this week, Microsoft announced it was reopening Windows 10 beta channel for Windows insiders. That's all they have said. Nothing else about what does that mean. All the rest of this is speculation on what does it mean. So just something going on there, something in the ether. Not going to spend any more time on that right now, but we'll be watching it. So Chris Garrett, I'll put a thumbs up and a heart. Let me refresh this page, see if there's anything new that has come in. I will respond to these with a timestamp. Then I want to move on to the computer that I showed yesterday that had this hard disk error that a client sent me this, and I asked them to restart the computer. They did that, and the computer was functional for them all through the rest of the day. See, I'm going to make that F11. I'm going to take that off the screen as I go to the next one. Okay, so this morning I used Crystal Disk Info to check on it. It is a SSD, solid state disk right here. All of these are zeros for all the error items here, all the things that we can be concerned about. There's nothing showing wrong here about that drive. So that's a bit of a mystery. So then I went on and looked some more, and let's see, that's the one. Okay, so I used Reliability Monitor to see what's going on there, and we have in the last 14 days, this is 14 days worth here, we have 3, 6, 7, 8 red X's. Now, I'm curious to find out about these red X's, how many of these do you all have? So I'm going to put in a poll into the chat room. I've got to hit my buttons correctly here. Yeah, let's get over the chat room and do the poll. Let's see, where is it?
Ken Stout Live said, thank you, everyone.
Dan, you are welcome. Ken Stout Live. Engage with your audience. I think that, yeah, start a poll. Q&A, question and answer. Start a poll, and then here's the question. And then I'm going to come over here. I've got the, I already typed out the question that I'm going to ask. Basically, I'm asking you, how many red X's do you have over the last 14 days? So we'll get a little poll during this live stream, and you'll actually see how we create polls, as if I know. How many red X's do you have in the last 14 days? View reliability history. And then for the answers, I have to say, I'm going to say 0. Let's type out the word 0. And then let's say 1 to 3. And then we'll add another option. We'll say 4 to, I don't know, 7. And then we'll add an option and we'll say over 7. So those will be your choices. Then start the poll. So the way you go check, you can check on this while you're watching by clicking on your Windows button and then type reliability. And you're looking for this view reliability history. Then click on it and that'll open up the reliability monitor. It'll take a little while for it to come up with the results. And I haven't even checked Big Beast for this. Look at all of those red X's in the last 14 days. Yikes. So 1, 2, 3, well, where I get 14? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So go back to May 25th. So I'm not going to count these back here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So then I'll come back to chat and I will put in over 7 for me. Let's see. How do I vote this for myself? Will it let me vote for myself? Maybe I can't put in a vote myself. I don't want to say end poll. It's trying to go down there. It went from 0 down to 3. I want to go to over 7. I don't know. It's not letting me do that. Oh well, now I'm going to show you the rest of the photos because I went looking for more information about what's going on with that computer. As far as the specifics down here, I didn't see anything related to a hard drive. This one says Windows not properly shut down. That's when she had this problem yesterday. Let's make this bigger again. Take that off screen to go to the next one. So then I open Event Viewer to see what's going on here. Event Viewer has 152 errors in the last 24 hours. That's the most significant outstanding thing here. Also these warnings, 114. I think I can just hammer through these now. I don't think I did anything else on here. So Device Setup Manager, 130 of them were Device Setup Manager. What's going on there? So then I double click on that and that takes me to this. Here's Device Setup Manager. Notice the times on these. These are all within a couple of minutes period of time. Metadata staging failed. And all of these, I hammered through them looking at them. They just changed this ID number, this container number out here. So I don't yet know what's going on with this computer. I might have this computer here tomorrow for us to look at it in more depth to try to figure out what's going on with it. And if somebody in chat recognizes this, then give us a clue. I haven't researched this any further than looking at these screens. So anyone who wants to go research this more before tomorrow's show certainly can do this. I want to look at updates. There was one of those error messages did say a failed update, but there's no failed update showing in the update history. This is for quality updates here. Then the next page, I'm showing driver updates. Don't see any failures there. I don't bother scrolling down because we're interested in what's recently happened. What have you done for me recently or against me recently? Then here's definition updates. They're all working. And then here's other updates. They're all working. And then here's optional updates. There's a bunch of optional updates available for this computer. Maybe that will fix the problem. Okay, what was that? Oh, yeah, this is showing. I wanted Ken Stout to know that I did actually see his early comment because he sent me an email proving that he actually had a comment this earlier that wasn't shown on my live stream. And that's true, it wasn't. But I did have it on Baby Beast. This was a screenshot from Baby Beast. Screenshot or a photo? I think, yeah, it was a photo because I'm showing my iCloud photos. That's the last photo I have. So then let's move to next topic. I got a bunch of emails stored over here. Let's see. I'm going to skip over the page file swap file thing that we talked about yesterday. Maybe talk about that tomorrow. Here's Ken's email about the photographic evidence about his early comment. And then let's see, I want to get to chat room. Oh, yes. Adobe changes to terms and conditions that Greg M put into chat. I have that over here. And this is where Adobe is saying, you grant us a non-exclusive, worldwide, royalty-free, sub-licensable license to use, reproduce, publicly display, distribute, modify, create derivative works based on, publicly perform, and translate the content. For example, we may sub-license our right to the content to our service providers, to other users to allow the services and software to operate as intended, such as enabling you to share your photos. Sounds like anything you do with Adobe products, they can freely use whatever you have in there. Well, the catch is at the beginning here, they say solely for the purposes of operating or improving the services and software. And then down here, they say to, let's see, we may sub-license to others to allow the services and software to operate as intended. I think it's really, really massively poorly written. I don't think Adobe is actually intending to use people's private content, but it was really massively worded bad. Bad legal department. Bad legal department. Steve Mercure says, thanks for the approval. You are welcome. That was to approve all of his comments and make him so that he could participate in the chat room. Ran Israel says, swapping was a 16-bit Windows process using 64 chunks. Paging is 32-bit Windows process. I did spend some time with that yesterday, and I am more up to speed on that. Might cover that tomorrow as one of the topics. Wintermute says the CR browser main crash would seem to indicate an issue with browser source in OBS. That was regarding a crash on Big Beast Build, I think. Where was that one? CR. That was, you know what? I think I'll hold that off for tomorrow too. I just want to let you know that I did see that, and where there was some errors. Oh, it was the crash that we had in OBS. Oh, yes. No, I'll go ahead and talk about this now. I remember that now. That was the crash that I had on Big Beast Build in OBS, and since Wintermute pays attention, yeah, that wasn't a photo, that was somewhere else. But anyway, he saw this where it says CR browser main, and I realized when I look at that, I was referring to browser as I was playing around with a browser source in OBS, where OBS can actually directly interact live with a web browser page. And I was experimenting with that. So sounds like that crash was related to that. Greg M., I tell clients to use local payroll service. It's usually cheaper and they take responsibility to do the year-end income tax slips. I did suggest that to my client. And she considered it and wound up deciding not to because they only have one employee and they are winding down the business. This might be the last year that they do payroll. She already has all of her knowledge in place of how to do this. So the idea of engaging an outside service for one employee when this business is winding down, I told you she has 7 companies that she does on QuickBooks. Yes, but only one of them has payroll. So that was a reason why not to do it. But yes, that was high on my idea list too, Greg. So you were spot on there. Let's see, that reminds me about the end of show method. Commendatory replied to my reply. Says, thank you, sir. I love your videos. I like your voice. Also makes me fall asleep more easier. So thanks again. And I subscribed to your channel a while ago. Take care and God bless. I'm laughing at this because I'm adding this to the recent compliment from Tim Cruz, where he says his favorite thing.
Read chat, please.
All right. His favorite thing about my show is my brown leather jacket.
Martin Hogg said, Doug, all previous sessions in YouTube are showing us live.
And here, commendatory says, my voice like makes him fall asleep. Okay, I'm going to go figure out what's going on with what you're trying to tell me in chat, because it sounds like there might be a problem. Pop out chat and go figure out what you're telling me. Let's see, how am
Ken Stout Live said brown leather. I thought it was black.
I have a black leather, but it's the brown leather that he particularly likes and that I like, because it has the sleeves. All previous sessions in YouTube are showing as live. I don't understand what that means. Previous sessions in YouTube are showing as live. What does he mean there? Zvi says, read chat. Who is the manufacturer of the SSD? That one was probably Samsung Evo something or other. Did it say in there? No, it's an SP. That's SP is the manufacturer. What was it? Something Pacifics. Some solids. No, I don't remember what it was. SP. That's the brand. Somebody will put into chat specifically who that is. Was that what Zavi was asking for? But it was all zeros for that drive. I don't think there's anything wrong with that drive. It's reporting as good. I'm too trusting of Adobe.
Brian Lightfoot said Silicon Power.
Silicon Power, thank you. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to skip forward to the source of the Ken Stout birthday trailer. Let's see, do I have that in here somewhere? I go to history. I don't want to play it because it is copyrighted content. Yeah, let's see. I'll hit that button and then pause that. Yeah, so I can show the visuals because the visuals isn't copyrighted. But I got a laugh out of this. Tonight only, Ken's birthday. Does that mean this is the last birthday he's going to have? Tonight? That's a little dark. But anyway, where did this come from? This came from a new website in our community. Okay. I'll have to figure out later what that was referring to. And I did right away figure out that 30-second birthday joke. What is it? Zoomhomies.com. That's where this comes from, the creation of Brian Lightfoot in the chat room. He has created this website. It is under development, so most of these clicks menu options don't get you anywhere at this point. But birthday greetings for Ken Stout. Here you can see the rest of those videos. And when you go into those videos, let's see, I have SpeakerBot disabled right now, by the way. If you click into these so that you won't hear this. There are other birthday greeting videos here for Ken. So you could come over here to this website, Zoom Homies, and click on these. And I've still got that muted. Okay, so now I've got SpeakerBot open again. Over here on the right-hand side, you can click the three-dot menu and download the video if you actually want to have it. Brian Lightfoot, triple thumbs up for you for doing this for the community, and I'm sure we're going to see more development through that website. And he's the one that put that all together, and the birthday greetings for Ken Stout. Prepare the tool for testing the SSD, Silicon Power. Oh, that's what Zavi was after. Okay, so yeah, he wants me to prepare to be able to use that tool tomorrow for testing the SSD. I'm pretty sure that's what he's referring to, is for me to prepare it to have it ready for tomorrow. Thank you, Zavi. I will do that. All right, then come back over to my notes for my unscripted, unplanned show.
Ken Stout. Liv said my comment about my eyes were in reference to your jacket color. Well, I think it was anyway. Who knows my...
Okay. I don't think SpeakerBot finished all that. I kind of have a reference to your jacket color. That's why he thought it was black. Well, I have had black jacket in some cases. I think it was anyway. Who knows my... I don't think he finished that. Let's see. I got more stuff here than I'm going to be able to get to. So I'm looking to see what I wanted to. Oh, yeah. I had an idea for Brian Lightfoot's website. I'd like to see a page file, right? Because page file is a thing. A page on your website.
Ken Stout Liv said SpeakerBot is lawn dog proof and only allows 100 characters, or is that YouTube?
100 characters. Did you get that? Characters. SpeakerBot English, please, SpeakerBot. Charitors. Wow, how did it do that? Anyway, the page that I'd like to see on Brian Lightfoot's favorite backhanded compliments. Maybe favorite backhanded compliments for LWTDB, but maybe for more than that, because those recent two.
Ken Stout Live said, I am sorry, Doug. I cannot do Anglish.
Angrish. He pronounced that Angrish. So is that when you're angry English? I got this weird thing over here on OBS because I put in a poll. This poll is just sticking in my way, so I can't see chat as well. I know there's a way to change the docking of that or something. No, that poll goes with me. All right. Trying to get to those backhanded compliments because there's another unspoken backhanded compliment from Ken Stout. Unspoken, untyped, backhanded compliment to me from Ken Stout.
Martin Hogg said, Doug, in the YouTube menu list showing previous sessions, there is a red live label.
Okay, let's understand that. In the YouTube menu list showing previous sessions, there's a red live label. In my previous sessions, if I go to my, you're talking about there's red label. Yeah, this is the live that's happening right now. On whose channel?
John Williams said, characters, you think?
In the YouTube menu list showing previous sessions, there's a red live label. On my channel, on my screen,
Chris
on
Garrett
your screen,
said, not on my end.
I don't know where you're talking about. Okay, trying to finish favorite backhanded compliments because I want to get to the one from Ken Stout. Tim Cruz, favorite backhanded compliment is that my brown leather jacket is his favorite part of my show, and commendatore. Now this is all in fun. I'm not angry with you, commendatore. Since you're new around here, you got to understand we poke fun at each other and at ourselves. Says, I love your
Ken
videos. I
Stout,
like your
Liv
voice.
said,
Makes
yes,
me
at
fall
Brian
asleep.
Lightfoot. My forehand is weakened. Just ask my golf game.
Okay, so now here we get to Ken Stout's favorite backhanded compliment. Unspoken, untyped. Favorite backhanded compliment is the thing that he loves about my show is that it is a great excuse for him to go play golf. It's unspoken and untyped because he never said it. It's in my imagination. My favorite backhanded compliment that was never said from Ken Stout. Zavi Londog, Silicon Power was the SP. Yeah, the SP was for Silicon Power. Frosty Winnipeg loves the leather jacket. Glad to know it's not just me. Let's see. I got to see if there's something else that I absolutely wanted to get to today. I'll have to figure out that live comment later.
Martin Hogg said, yes, all your shows on channel on my iPad.
On his iPad. Well, do a screenshot. Send a screenshot of that. Take a screenshot. On the iPad, there's a certain combination of buttons that you can press on the iPad to take a screenshot. And then you can send that to me by email. If I hit the email button now, does that? No, I don't think that. Oh, it does. The email will show up even though that Victor is still running. Well, we gotta watch Princess lie down, right? I can't take that off screen yet. Let's looking to see. There's the backhanded compliments. Red X's poll. We did that. Ken Stout's 32 seconds. That's why he only watched for half a minute. Yeah.
Chris
got all
Garrett said,
those.
what kind of cheese is not yours? Nacho cheese?
Nacho
Zivy
cheese.
Manor said, here, kitty, kitty.
All right. I know that I've missed stuff in chat. I will catch up on it later. It is 30 minutes past. I have a redirect set up for Carrie Holtzman's show. And I'm going to end the stream this
John
time.
Williams said, Princess wants a mini Doug for lunch.
I'm going to end the show from the YouTube studio this time. So I'll be clicking the end stream button on the number 8. I don't know offhand if this does
Chris
immediately.
Garrett said, who is Carrie Holzman?
I think, really? I know you know who Carrie Holzman is. Although I will point out, he doesn't have much of a title there explaining what his show is about today. So I'm going to assume that he hasn't decided yet what it's going to be about. And he does have a trailer playing. Then where is I going? Oh, going back to ending the show. Yeah, so I don't know. I'll count up to 8 and then click this. But I think there's probably a confirmation. So again, I want you to put into chat what is the number that you see when, or what is the last number you hear me say. However, since I'm ending the stream in the studio and there's a redirect to Carrie's show, that might jump you away to it really quick. So you might want to check this slider switch on the show right now. Let's see, this is today's show here. Let me refresh that because
Martin Hogg said sent email.
This. Martin Hogg sent me an email. All right. So I'm just making sure that this is showing. Yeah, this is the current show. This slider switch right here, autoplay is off. Here's another thing I don't think we quite know clearly on YouTube, and your mileage may vary. If you have this turned on, it might send you to Carrie's show quicker, and you might not have as long to interact in chat. If you have autoplay off, I think it'll keep you in the chat room longer, and you'll see a message up here that you can click on to go to Carrie's live stream that's waiting. If you have autoplay turned off, if you wait through the whole length of the chat room being available, will it then take you to his
Martin
show?
Hogg said have sent.
Even if you have it turned off. So there's lots of things that I'm curious about, just because it's all the Kens and the Dougs just want to know. All right, so here we go. On 8, I'm going to click there, but it might be a false start because there might be a confirmation. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, there's a confirmation. So I don't think it has stopped yet. So here again on 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.